afternoon. It's Vlogmas. This is a creepy vlog. It's freshman year. I don't even know what day I'm on. Wait till you guys see the rain storm outside. I can't even walk. You're getting blown over. So popped in for coffee. Core power was so hard. We're like soaked head to toe. Morning. Look at it outside. I don't know if they can see how bad the wind is, but we'll show them when we get out there. Like, you can tell how windy it is. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, you guys, we're back at their apartment. This is how soaking wet we are. Like, literally head to toe, soaked with sweat and rain. Like, I've never needed a shower so bad. I love how I'm like, oh, maybe I won't have to wash my hair. Like, I just washed it. Literally the nastiest I've ever been. That's the only thing about corepower sculpt. It's literally my favorite workout ever. I'm so happy we went. We were like exhausted, but we're like, we can do it, let's go. The only thing is you literally are soaked head to toe when you leave. So like, how do you not wash your hair? You know, like you kind of have to. Like if you go like multiple days in a row, I guess you're just washing your hair every day and not doing the like, what's choice at least thing. Wow. Literally never been so tired. My arm, I'm like, so I was telling Taylor, I'm like, when you wake up early and go work out and come back and shower and get ready, I'm like, I feel like I've lived a whole day. I'm like, I gotta go back to bed. I'm kidding, like not really good. Just like, you know, but then like working out in the afternoon or evening, that's hard too, so we did it. Also, before I hop in the shower, sorry, the dishwasher's going, it's loud. Oh my gosh. I wanted to show you, I just got this new workout set in from Sydney. Shout out Sydney Adams, love you, miss you, can't wait to see you. And this is her collab with Liaison, is I believe how you say it. And this set is so cute. It's my first time wearing it, and my strategy worked out really well because I'm like, if I do little shorts, sports bra, then I can do the sweatshirt, sweatpants on top to walk over there in the rain. Hopefully this will stay dry, so it's good. Then obviously we're just like, I'm not coming back. But look how cute this is. Really obsessed. This was perfect for a workout. I kind of felt like, I'm like, this reminds me of like a bikini top almost. Like it's very flattering and cute. And then I was like, oh my gosh, my boobs are gonna like fall out. But what boobs? They're little anyway. And they didn't, they stayed in place. So yeah, love this. Also, you guys, I'll have to show you, hopefully when it's like brighter later. It's like so rainy and dreary. Lucy and Taylor's apartment is so cute. Let me show you this way. They have the cutest Christmas decor. I'll have to give you a tour after a shower. Guys, look at Taylor go. Wow, that was quick. Thank you. Taylor got me. I was on a celery juice kick because of you. I gotta get back to it.
You have the juicer.
I know. What's hard is cleaning the juicer. It's just annoying.
It does take a lot. When Lucy was sick, I juiced ginger for her.
Was it good in the celery?
Do you want to know how long it took me to clean the ginger out of it? Oh, it's like the hard root. I'm like, what the heck?
Oh my god, I even get an ice cube.
Yeah, 4 ice cubes.
Thank you. Wow. I know I always had to put so much ice in mine because when it's warm, it's like.
Oh, when it's warm, it's not very good.
This is just a funny sight to me.
Also, what Gretchen and I always say is that it's a lot of celery for little product.
Yeah.
Like it takes a lot to get a cup of juice.
A lot of. Wait, what is the phrase? Something worth the squeeze.
Like, is it even worth it? I don't even know.
It's a lot of work for
a lot of effort.
a little bit of. Taylor, I'm gonna show them your cute Christmas decorating since it's so adorable. Look at. I gotta get ready to go in a second. Just put on my videos after I showered. I have my appointment coming soon. But look how cute. Of course, I have like stuff everywhere now. But she has the cutest little decorations all around. Made it feel so cozy and Christmassy. We did a bunch of presents last night, so there's all that. But look at the little gnomes. These candles were burning last night. It was so good. Not the celery juice. And it makes it smell like it's like a real Christmas tree, you know? Then we've got these gnomes. So cute. Yeah, this obviously has to be my favorite. This means so much to me since we did not have a tree this year. hopefully we get one for the Cape for actual Christmas. Maybe we'll get a real one. But yeah, this made me like so in the holiday spirit last night when I got here. So they got little trees all over. Look at it, all over their kitchen. Little reindeer. Oh my gosh, this one too. I'm getting nervous. I gotta like blow dry my hair and change my outfit for my appointment. It'll be good. I'm like nervous but excited, but I don't want to go and I'm tired and I don't know. Maybe I'll just like fill you guys in after. I feel like it's gonna be a lot, like mentally exhausting, but hopefully it'll be good. Oh my gosh, you guys, my head. Wow, I'm feeling exhausted, but that was very needed and very good. I saw my coffee going from so much earlier, way earlier. It's still raining so hard. Wow, we're doing things. We're taking care of ourselves, feeling good. I can't believe it. On the phone they were like, oh yeah, this is a 2-hour appointment. And I'm like, no way. We literally just went over 2 hours. It's the first time I ever met with a psychiatrist. I know I mentioned this recently, and again, I don't know how much to share and how much is too much, and I don't know, because it's like medical type stuff. But that was really good and needed. She was very sweet and understanding, and it's just weird, like, even like early on, I was saying things to her like, sorry, this is weird to like say out loud when you think things in your head or like stuff has happened and stuff, but then you don't like talk about it and stuff, and she would ask a question and I would be like, yeah, that's a good question. Like, I'm being so vague, but it's not appropriate for me to get into like deep things and like family history of the, you know what I mean? But I'm feeling exhausted because that was just so much brain power talking about my whole situation, but very helpful. And I'm happy that I took, oh my goodness, took the time to make an appointment, seek care. Yeah, one thing I will say that was interesting is she was saying maybe a week and a half ago I did like some self-assessment things like leading up to the appointment, and then like I did a part of it today when I first got here waiting in the lobby, and she, sorry, the rain is so annoying. She was like, you actually like scored a little bit better today, like you felt worse a week and a half ago. And she was like, this is actually kind of common we see this, because she was like, you took that like the day you made the appointment, right? And I was like, yep. And she said sometimes just making the appointment and knowing that you have an appointment coming up, like that you're here today, like seeking care, you already start to feel better. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, that is like totally it. Because if you guys remember my video where I was talking about how frustrated I was trying to get a new primary care, and I did not realize how hard it was at all. I was losing my mind that day, and I felt so bad and defeated and like hopeless. And then finding the psychiatrist made me feel a lot better. And I do have that like initial primary care visit coming up this coming year. So knowing that I put in the time and the effort and took the steps to be seen and receive the care I need, like already starting to feel good. So yeah, wow. I need to like sit in silence the whole drive back, but that was really good. And it just goes to show it is important to take care of yourself and your mental health, and it's never too late to make an appointment, see a doctor, go to therapy, whatever it may be that you feel like you should do. Because I feel like this is something that I've felt for a while, and I always felt like I'm fine, and I'm like this, yeah, I just got to where I'm like this, I need to see a doctor. So yeah, that's what I will say about that, and it went really good. Whew, okay, this is still so good. I took a cup of coffee this morning, if I didn't say. That was like one of my favorites whenever I lived in the South End. So good. You guys should go. Okay, driving back to Southeast. Sorry, I'm also feeling so, I feel like I did not sleep that much yesterday, and also I'm feeling like exhausted, but also the weather and the dreary and the rain. But I'm so happy to be back in Boston, and just being back in Boston, I always feel like I have my personality back. So get excited for the next couple of days before we head to the Cape for Christmas. Good morning, it's the next day. I was so tired yesterday after my appointment. You would be able to tell. I'm yawning right now, but I actually slept so much last night. It was so needed. I think I slept like a couple hours the night before, like I said, so I was also just very tired. And there's always Brody hair in my hair, all over me. Anyway, Lucy and I and Taylor got Pokeballs. I can insert a clip right here. Guys, we got Pokeballs. We got Pokeballs. Look at our trays. All our what a terrible idea if anything spills. Yum, this looks so good though. It's really good. I had such a pounding headache by then. I was like, I literally can't even vlog. And then food actually helped me feel better. And then we drove Taylor to the airport and she's off to Thailand. Like, you guys wouldn't even know that, but she's going with her family for 2 weeks, like for Christmas and New Year's, which is gonna be so fun. So yes, we did that. And now actually I'm about to head out to a XOXo class this morning. I have some appointments later. I'll bring you guys along. But first I'm gonna insert some footage right before I left home, like the day I was packing. I filmed our sponsor, Factor. Thank you so much, Factor, for sponsoring this video. I'm gonna insert that right here and then we'll head to Seoul. I feel like I'm so far away right now, you guys, but I've just been packing all day for Boston. I'm freaking exhausted packing. It's like so much. Also, it's 3 o'clock right now and I'm starving. I'm starving. Thank goodness I just had my Factor delivered because it is after lunchtime. Factor, once again, saves the day. This is gonna be so good. This is the roasted veggie and pesto tortellini. There we go. There you can see. You guys didn't know what Factor was. If you haven't tried it out before, it is America's #1 ready to eat meal kit with no prep, no planning. It's ready to heat and eat in 2 minutes, like it says right there. Chef prepared, dietitian approved. And especially this holiday season, so hectic, so busy. If you're waiting until 3 p.m. to eat lunch with me and you're about to eat your arm off, that could be a pretty good indication that Factor would be good for you. I don't know one person that wouldn't like these because they are so convenient, like too convenient. Get delivered right to your door, and yeah, you can cross off meal prep off your to-do list this holiday season. Just poke a couple holes in the top and then you pop it in the microwave. 2 minutes. Bada bing, bada boom. Brody's eating lunch with me right now. He is so funny. I feel like whenever we eat, he eats his kibble. Does anyone else's dog do that? Anyway, just been letting her cool off. How good does this tortellini look? Anything pesto recently I've been obsessed with. I've been putting pesto on like my breakfast sandwiches. That might sound so weird. It's actually been really good. I don't know what it is. I just love basil. So this is gonna be delicious. But I know I've said this before, Factor's always been my favorite for lunches because lunch is right in the middle of my day and I feel like it disrupts my productivity if I'm like, okay, let me drop everything I'm doing and go like whip up a whole lunch. So it's literally why I first started ordering Factor, because I was like, I gotta find a solution for lunch here. I can't like skip lunch and make dinner. I'm gonna be so hungry and like angry and ravenous, but I also can't take a whole hour to do lunch. So yeah, another reason Factor's my favorite is because I know this is going in future time while I'm in Boston. And as you guys can tell, having Factor right before I leave to go away is so convenient. That's why I love doing it as well, so that I don't have to grocery shop for like the last week before I go away and then I have things that go bad, you know what I mean? So it's just like so nice to be like, okay, here are my meals I'm gonna have for the week. I don't have to load up on groceries or even worry about that since I'm already like stressing, packing, and planning to leave. So yes, I know there's over 35 meal options to choose from each week. Sorry, I can't wait, I'm digging in. Yum. I feel like since I started chewing, he had to chew louder. But if you guys haven't tried out Factor before, you definitely should give them a try, especially during this busy holiday season. If you head to factor75.com or click the link down below in the description and use my code Gretchen50, you'll get 50% off your first Factor box. Please look at what I'm dealing with right now. Brody. Oh, are you Gretchen? Oh my goodness, you guys. If you had not had their pesto tortellini, sorry, that was literally the biggest bite ever. You need to try this one. Okay, it just got to Seoul. I'm feeling like nervous because I'm at Erin Lindsay's class. Hers is intense in the best way possible. Like, it's hard, but it's gonna be so good. I miss her in her class. It's been way too long and I just had so much fun. driving over here. Throwback. Okay, I'll bring you guys along. Let's go. It was so hard. It's so good. We did it. You guys, I don't know how to describe my feeling after SoulCycle classes recently. It's like I've been, there's just Serena and Lily right there. Since when? Okay, I'm distracted, sorry. It's like I've rediscovered my first love, because you guys know I've been riding at SoulCycle since literally 2016, like right after I quit rowing. Actually, no, I think I first started when I was still rowing my freshman year of college, and then I was probably like, wait a minute, I didn't know working out could be fun. I think I need to get into this. And obviously, you guys know when I lived in Boston, the entire time I was obsessed. Like, remember the summer I lived with Louisa, we would come like twice a day, every day. We like could not get enough. And then I feel like moving to Pennsylvania, obviously got away from it because I lived like an hour from the Philly studio, and I'd like go here and there, and I had my at-home bike, but I wasn't like in like the community like in Boston how I was. And yeah, I'm just like emotional. I just love SoulCycle so much, just because it, like, maybe you get it if you work fully remote from home. Like, it's kind of like isolating. Like, you don't have that sense of community unless you like actively seek it with socialization or workout classes or religion or like whatever your community looks like. But so that's just why SoulCycle means so much to me. And then you guys know, obviously this fall I'm doing a lot better now, but I was struggling a lot with like sense of community and feeling lonely and just like not like myself, and it's gotten a lot better. But like a lot of that too is probably going back to Soul. Like whenever Max is up with the Devils, the Short Hill SoulCycle studio is right there in New Jersey, and I was just telling Erin, I went to Erin's class, I miss her so much, Erin Lindsay, and we were chatting a bunch at the end, and I was just like, being at that studio, I was like crying. I'm like, this is just where, like, I just so felt in that moment, like this is exactly where I'm supposed to be right now. And I'm like so happy and joyful and feeling so loved. It was like they welcomed me in with like a big warm hug, and I was just like, I am so, you know, this is the community that I have been missing. And obviously just like the music, the good vibes, like the endorphins, you know. So yes, being back in Boston is obviously the most ideal and the best, and it's like where I was for so many years, and running into staff that I knew, and Erin was being so sweet during the class, and she motivates me like no other. If you guys have been to Erin Lindsay's class in Boston, she is so badass, and I'm so inspired by her, and I just love her class. And when yesterday I was like looking at the class, I'm like, I gotta go while I'm here, and I saw she had one this morning. I was like, perfect timing, this is meant to be. I was just like, I cannot wait to see her. She makes me ride like the strongest I can ride. I don't know how to describe. She's like such perfect form, and she's so on you on the form, like the whole class. Like I'm always like, how is she saying exactly what I need to hear? Like I'm like this, and she's like, shoulders down, break your elbows, like your arms straight out is telling me you're not using your core. I was like, how does she know? Like she just, I don't know how, like how she teaches and instructs her class. I can just tell like I ride better than like in anyone else's class. I don't know how to describe it. I need to tell her that. I'm like, you make me the best rider I can be. So anyway, that was amazing. Literally the best ride of my day. You can tell I'm like beaming. Gosh, I'm emo. I also saw this TikTok recently. I'm actually gonna call my friend Kaylin right now because I want to say like reposted it and was like me every SoulCycle class. And it was basically like, I looked at it again the other day. I want to say it's called like the somatic theory or therapy. Oh, okay, I might be saying it wrong. But basically where a guy was like, tell me why when I'm on a long run and I like hear a song, I'm like crying, like I have all these emotions, like what is this? And a lot of people were like agreeing, and they were saying like, oh, actually I remember now, I can explain it to you. They were saying like, they're not totally sure, but I guess this is like a common thing. Maybe if any of you have cried in like a workout class or a long run or at the end of a SoulCycle class, that like working out is obviously physically a lot on your body, but also a lot mentally on your brain. And so it's like, since you mentally and physically start to be tired, your brain kind of lets like emotions, like it's tired to like emotions you're feeling are just kind of like coming out, and so you cry. But it's so weird because I'll be like, for me it's always like happy tears in SoulCycle, or like, of course, like, and if you guys know, so sorry I'm going on and on about SoulCycle right now, but I just am happy, I just want to share. And if you guys have been to a Soul class, or you know, the second to last song, they always do like a soulful song where it's kind of more like to yourself, do your own thing, like a sweet song, and there'll be like a little inspirational, like that is the therapy I need. That's my therapy for the years I lived here. And the song was really cute. Of course I can't remember now. And it was like, oh, it was like lyrics saying, wish you were here, or you should be here. And she was like, think of like someone that should be here. I'm like, okay, I'm tearing up. I'm like, this is sounding like the psychiatrist yesterday that's like, wow, losing your dad very suddenly was like very traumatic. Like, I think you're still carrying that grief with you. I'm like, you think? So, oh, but that was so good. But a lot of times, sometimes I'm like sad thinking of my dad or whatever there's to be sad about. But sometimes I'm just crying because I'm like so happy and feel like I'm right where I'm supposed to be. So I don't know if any of you guys have, maybe if you're runners or in a soul class, or it could be, actually I don't know if I've ever cried in a word to a class, but it could be like, or like yoga. A lot. Actually, that is such a good theory that like your brain is tired, so then these like emotions just come out, because I feel like it's always at the end of the yoga class when you're like in shavasana and you're just laying there and it's like a sweet song playing and I will cry thinking about whatever. But also maybe it's because it's like when I'm like left alone in my thoughts, I'm not distracting myself. I don't know. Sorry, I'm talking so much right now. I gotta go. I got stuff to do. Yeah, that was my morning. That was amazing. Shout out Erin. Love you. So good to see you. And she probably wouldn't see this. Tell her, if you're watching and you take her class, I'm gonna go pick up Tate quick, and we have an appointment that I always feel weird. I always feel weird talking about, so I'll just tell you when we get there. Oh my goodness, you guys. Okay, you saw. I grabbed Tate. Shocker, my usual. Iced vanilla latte with oat milk. I always check this, it's so good. I also need to get this quick because I'm about to have to run over. I got the prosciutto parmesan scrambled egg plate. This is looking so sad. It's very simple, but it's gonna be so good. I'm just gonna put the prosciutto on top, eat it like a little toast, sprinkle some parmesan. I feel like I'm back in Italy with the prosciutto. There we go. But I have a bone to pick. With parking in Boston. It's something I don't miss about Boston. Oh my freaking god. I forgot whenever I'd come over to like Newberry, Back Bay area, I would just always like make my own spot. Right now, kind of hanging over into like the tow zone, loading zone, but like half of me is in the right area. I don't know. I just don't know what to do because there's literally no parking and I've just looped around for like 10 minutes. Of course I saw a spot. I was like, let's go. I was about to take a left and then a car parked there right in front of me. I was like, so hopefully this is quick. Luckily, Botox is very quick. And it's like right up and around the corner. I go to JL Plastics on Commonwealth. And I think I've showed you guys like once or twice before going to an appointment. I have not been since May. So I have full movement back to my forehead. And the other day I saw these lines like when I woke up, like they were just like fully there, and I'm like, okay, this is driving me nuts. I feel like there's so many misconceptions about Botox. People think you're like fully frozen, can't move. Max is like, this is what you're gonna be like laughing and your face isn't gonna move at all. I'm like, no, that is not the case. Like you still move, just not as much, and then the wrinkles can't form. So just let me do me, and that's what I'm doing, and I want to do it for me. So that's that on that. And we're about to go. Just gonna have a little bite. Like, don't mind me, everyone. Also, I really hope I don't get a ticket or towed or something. Actually, a car is parked behind me in said loading zone. Did I say Saturday or Sunday? No. Everyone, cross your fingers that I'll be okay. Guys, I'm about to run over. I ate a couple more bites of my egg prosciutto thing. I'll finish it when I get home because I gotta go. I looked down. I would have just walked out like this with my, how did this sticker get on me? It says Gretchen Geraghty prosciutto parmesan scrambled egg plate. That would have been embarrassing. It's like, okay, we get it. Do your breakfast. Also, I'm realizing as I'm like halfway done with my latte, I swear you're like not supposed to have caffeine before you get Botox, or is it you're not supposed to do it before filler? Can I have caffeine before Botox? You should avoid coffee before Botox. Ah! Well, whoops. Hopefully that's all right. I think it like thins your blood or something and makes it hurt more. Like that also happens filler. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna run over. Everyone pray. I didn't get a ticket or anything. Okay, apologies you guys. I didn't even film in there at all, but it was just around the corner that way. I wonder if you can even see, sometimes you can see like little dots along where I get it on my forehead. I wanted to film a little bit. I'll probably find old b-roll of what it looks like in there with the flower wall and stuff, so I can insert that right here. And then I can insert a clip. There's actually an aloe on the corner right there. It's new, and I popped in really quick and walked around, and I saw this cute set I liked. Literally the pants were almost $300, or no, the top was almost $300. The pants were like $350. I'm like, aloe, okay, maybe it's like cashmere or something. I don't know. I'm like, okay, maybe not today. Also, I think the caffeine was fine for the Botox. Maybe it made it hurt more, but it also like really doesn't bother me at all. I feel like the first time I went, I was like, ow, like that hurt way more than I thought. Because Taylor was like, it's just a little poke. I went with her. And then I was like, okay, that was more than a poke. But now I'm like, oh, it's not bad at all. It like really didn't bother me. And also, I remember my injector saying that it kind of depends your pain tolerance sometimes on the part of your cycle you're in the month. So I'm like, maybe when it hurt before, I was in like a certain part of my cycle. Anyway, that was so good. It literally is like also therapy with her. You guys, if you want Botox, you should go to Shauna JL in Boston, because she's just literally the sweetest angel. And I feel like she always, whenever I come in or with Taylor or anything, we'll book like a long appointment because we know we're just gonna like chat for an hour and catch up on life. Yeah, so I've been having the best day. And like I always say, get my personality back when I'm back in Boston. Oh my gosh, there's a guy giving out tickets right now. He just gave a guy a ticket. I am so lucky that I didn't get one because I'm kind of hanging over into the loading zone. Like you can't park here area, but I got lucky. And I also was like, do I even pay the meter then? But I did, so thank goodness that I did. So I didn't get a ticket or anything. But like I don't have anything to do. But so I was gonna drive home. But I'm like, wait, should I like bop around? Like it's so beautiful. But I also like don't need to buy things, so I think I should go home. But I'm just happy. Just being Newberry, just being parked here. I'm just happy. It's later. We're at Barcelona for dinner, the best place ever, and we're all so excited to be back. We've got a lot going on already. If you know, you know, the best ever. Patatas bravas, and then their truffle bikinis, like a ham and cheese truffle situation, broccolini. We got more coming. We got the sangria going. The white, I think is the best. The red is also really good. Yeah. If you know, it's just like tapas, so they come flying out at you really quick in like whatever order. Got something red. Cheers. Okay, also, this ricotta appetizer just showed up. Well, I guess small plate, like I said, tapas. I'm like appetizer. And it's ricotta with honey, and you dip the bread in it. Oh my yum, like the yummiest thing ever. I need to make this at home because, yeah. It's the next morning, and I was just recapping with Lucy. I was like, what did I do in this vlog? Kind of a lot. Got here, and I think I started vlogging the morning after, though. I think I showed our yummy vodka sauce pasta, Lucy's boyfriend made, and chicken cutlet. It was so good. And then I went to corepower with Taylor in the craziest wind rainstorm. You were dying laughing at that clip of me trying to vlog in the tsunami. Then, what? Oh, first psychiatrist appointment. Yay, go me. Feeling good. Then SoulCycle, which I talked for like 10 minutes, how amazing that was, and Botox, which I was telling Lucy and her boyfriend, I was like, because I feel like he was like, does it hurt? And I'm like, not really. I feel like when I first went, I was like, ow, because I felt like my preconceived notion was that it didn't hurt. So it hurt when I first started going, and now I think I'm just used to it. It really doesn't bother me. It's just like little pokes. It's like a thin needle, and it doesn't set in for like a week. So still have my full movement. And also I always get a tension headache the day of. Like last night I could like feel it. It's such a different type of feeling than a normal headache. Like it's just like in the front. Like I'm like, I know this from the Botox, but then it's gone now. Like it goes away. And went to Barcelona last night. I've been getting so tired. I know this is just like a winter thing, and I feel like I've said this all Vlogmas, but I feel like I can't do anything productive. Like I don't even have any energy after like 4 p.m. when the sun goes down. Like last night at Barcelona, I took everything in me to like pull out my camera and stuff, but obviously I want to show because we love Barcelona. It was so good. What was your favorite little thing we got? I think I know.
Maybe the broccoli.
Broccolini.
But
yeah, the broccolini's really good.
And the ricotta toast.
Yes, that was mine. They had it, and then I think it went away. Now I think it's back. It was like a ricotta appetizer where it's just ricotta with like honey and stuff, and then toasted bread. Toast that you like dip in it. So good. So that was delicious. And yeah, that's this vlog. I just gave you a whole recap you already saw. So I think I'm gonna end off this vlog here since I'm gonna start off my next Vlogmas, since today is gonna be eventful and fun. And then tomorrow when we go back to the Cape is also gonna be eventful and fun. So get excited. Love ya. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video. Bye. Okay, ready to end off this vlog, but I don't think I did a question of the day. So if you made it to the end here, I'm actually very curious to know. Please comment down below. Please tell me if you're seeing this. So we all know recently I've been like going through it, moving and stuff, feeling like Utica just isn't really it for me, like where I belong. I don't feel like energetically driven there. It just doesn't feel right. And I feel like I saw on TikTok that literally based on, I don't know if it's your zodiac or just like who you are more motivated in certain areas of the world. You just like thrive more. And so I think it is a thing, you know, like obviously some people, and like when we grew up in upstate New York, I was fine, but that's also all I knew. And I just feel like there are places where I feel so me and inspired and happy, and then other places where I'm like, no. Even like LA, I'm like, eh. But like Orange County, Laguna Beach, I'm like, yes. Like I could see myself living there. Newport. And then like Cape Cod I love, but like Boston, for some reason I just feel like the best version of myself here. My soul is happy. It feels like home. I just love it. Like it's still Northeast, maybe like reminds me a little bit of where I grew up, but way more going on. Restaurants, activities, fun things, and also probably like good memories just going to college here and like friends and stuff. But so this is the longest way to say, where is that place in the world for you? Like where do you feel happiest, and like why? Maybe it's like your hometown that you grew up in, if you just like love it there and like don't want to leave and want to end up like settling down there as an adult. Is it like where you went to college? Is it somewhere completely different? Yeah, I want to know where that is for you. Like what feels like your most favorite place to be? Because even I would think like, you know, we always loved like Cancun, Mexico growing up, or like vacation-y type places like that, like Hawaii. But then I don't know if I could actually see myself like living there full time if I feel like really like motivated and like happy there. Like I love to vacation there. Do you know what I mean? So this is a long way to say, like, where is your favorite place? Comment down below. I want to know. I could also see myself living in New York City. Definitely a lot more overwhelming, but I love it there and feel really happy there as well. So yeah, I think I'm just like a city owl, but also that overwhelms me. So I'm like both, and I also love the Cape Cod. So yeah, comment down below where in the world you're happiest. Okay, bye.